Alright, so if you're new here, my name is Ronald. Mm.
I just wanna rewind. Alright. First renovation of 2026. As you guys can tell, I've been sick for like a few weeks. If you're new here, my name is Ronald. I like to renovate houses here in The Sims. I went live renovating this house right here like a week or two ago. I don't remember. But it wasn't that many people in the live, and I also didn't like the way the live was going. I like to do my renovations like behind the camera and not on live. Live just doesn't work out for me, so that's what we doing right now. Like I mentioned, this is our first renovation of 2025. So let's get into it. Right here we got this hoarder house. In the front, as you guys can see, we got like little bikes, grass, little swing set for kids, car, and like little holes in the walls supposedly, and like mold and all type of stuff on the walls. We just gonna get rid of that stuff, and then we gonna go straight to redesigning this exterior because I got a crazy little way I want to set this up. I just feel like this house looks like it's missing something on the exterior. It just looks like it's just a big gap right here. Like, I don't know how to explain it, but we gonna fix that. Coming into this year right here, I honestly want my long form content to go further. Like, the shorts, I post them here and there, or almost like every day. They okay. I don't like really doing the shorts though. I want to mainly focus on my long form content and get my views up in the thousands. So that's what we're gonna be focused on. I don't know. I'm gonna try something with my editing. I'm gonna try like different stuff with the titles. I don't know. Y'all drop down in the comment section. Let me know some different things I can try. But back to this renovation. So what we're gonna do is just go ahead and remove these roofs because the awkward way they look. And we're gonna go under roofs, grab the gable roof, place one here, and we're gonna have to grab three. So I'm gonna just go ahead and grab all three now. One there, and then one here on this part of the roof. So I'm gonna just move it, and now we can adjust all of them to make them fit the way they're supposed to. So we're just gonna pull that one all the way back because it's already the perfect size. Pull this one back 2 times and over once, and pull this one all the way down like that and forward once. All right, now that we got that handled, we're gonna go under roofs again and grab a half gable roof because, like I mentioned, this part right here, it looks like something is missing. So I want to fill this in. So we're just gonna take that half gable roof, place it right there, pull it all the way down to the end, and then we're gonna copy that roof, flip it around, and just come to this side and place it right there. And as you guys can see, that kind of fills this space and makes this exterior design look complete. Before, I just thought it looked like it was missing something. So let's go ahead and grab that roof pattern, that Wouldn't You Wonder roof pattern, and we're gonna place that on these roofs, or on this roof. We're gonna go with some white roof trimming. So we're gonna go with this square white roof trimming around this whole roof. Up front here, we're gonna remove these ugly columns. Not ugly, but just not what I'm looking for this renovation. We're gonna go with these Scrimpton lumber columns, and I'm gonna go with them in in a dark color. I might end up changing the color of them, but for now we're gonna place them like that. And there's so many little things right here, so we're gonna have to do it like that, and then put one down here. I might have to pull this one down actually a little bit, yup, so everything is even. Let's just go ahead and grab a plain little step and place right here on top of that. And then we're gonna do some black railings. And I'm gonna run black fencing around this porch. I could have just left it open, but I really want to place some railings or fencing around this. Alright, now we can go ahead and grab some paint swatches and start adding to this. So first thing I think we're gonna add is some sodding, which I'm gonna use this soldering right here, and we're gonna get that in black and run that around like this little part of the house. So I'm gonna place that here, run it along the side. We're gonna do it up here on this part and run that along the side, which I still gotta remove all that trash and stuff. So let's get rid of this stuff. And we got a lot of trash left on the back, so we're just gonna remove all that. And back here, we're not gonna use that soldering, we're gonna use the next paint swatch that I'm gonna go to. Alright, so the next paint swatch we're gonna be using is this Sinister Brick paint swatch, and we're gonna run that all across the top part of this roof. If I can get it to place. And then we're gonna do that on this front porch too. And like I mentioned, we're gonna run that second paint swatch on the back of this. So we're gonna run this across the whole back of this house. And what I'm gonna have to do with this gable roof right here is push it back, copy it, place another one, and then add that black sodding on the front of that. So in the front you have the black sodding, and then in the back you have the brick. Alright, now we just go ahead and take care of the foundation. So we're gonna just go with a plain white foundation, and I'm thinking I'm gonna raise this house up just a little bit because I hate how low it is to the ground. So we're just gonna take that foundation and add a new paint swatch on it. And raise it up just a little bit. Alright, I'm not gonna go crazy with the landscape and nothing, because looking at my analytics, when I have done that in other renovations, nobody watches that part of the video. They literally skip through that part, and the part where I add doors. Like, a lot of people skip mostly the part where I add doors, but when I'm doing like landscaping and stuff, people skips that part. So that's why I don't really incorporate it in my videos. So that's why I just go simple like this. I add some little concrete and grass just to make it look nice. Alright, so up front we're gonna use some windows that I haven't used in a while, which is these average naughty windows. So up front we're gonna use this wide average naughty window here. On this part of the porch right here, this is like the living room space, so we're gonna place this bigger window, which first we need to turn on bb.move objects to be able to place that. So I'm gonna just place that there, and then we're gonna grab this skinny window and place here, which a lot of that stuff is going to get rearranged once I get into the interior and start designing that, but we're going to just place that stuff there for now. The door, we're going to use this black gateway front door and place that there. Up top, we're going to use some more windows, or those average naughty windows, but we're just going to use the smaller ones. So I'm going to turn on half a tile and place 2 up here, and hopefully that's centered. Let's just turn on free placement and kind of center it ourselves. It's not going to be perfect, of course, but We just want it to look nice and even. All right, now let's copy one of those windows and go over here to this side in this kid's bedroom and place this window right here with half a tile on. And that's the new exterior design for this house. Of course, the rest of the windows, I'm gonna place them as I go room to room, but that's what the front looks like after the renovation to it. Now let's go on the inside. All right, so on the inside right here, all right, so on the inside right here, before we jump into doing all right, so on the inside, let's go ahead and try to start removing some of this trash, and then I'm gonna start readjusting walls and moving things around the way I want it to be adjusted. So let's just go ahead and clean up this stuff. This is like a little kids playroom. I'm gonna just let y'all know now that's gonna be the new laundry room, because the laundry room is back here in the one and only bathroom in this house, and I just feel like it looks weird, and we can make that bathroom a lot bigger and set it up a little bit differently. So we'll move the laundry room out of there into this like kids playroom right here. Like I mentioned, this is the living room on this side of the house, and we're gonna open this up and make this a little bit bigger, because I feel like this is kind of small to be the living room. And I got a custom little design I want to do in here. No, in this one we're not going to do a custom fireplace like in most of my renovations, but I do got a nice little build hack I want to do for y'all. Alright, so we can just go ahead and remove that wall that's closing off that living room. Just go ahead and get rid of this stuff out this bathroom, because we definitely gonna redesign this. And over here is the kitchen and the dining room space. We're gonna open this up completely. So let's remove this wall right here. That's not necessary. Move that door. It's an ugly archway. We're gonna get a better archway, or as a matter of fact, we probably gonna open that up also. Let's just get rid of this stuff, and then we can start setting this up the way we want to. And I hate that you gotta remove these little cans or glasses or candles, whatever this is, one by one. And I just noticed we got a small little basement right here. I feel like this is unnecessary. Plus, you have to add another stairs. I don't want to have a ladder, so we're gonna do is we just gonna get rid of that altogether. That's not necessary. I don't feel like it's gonna be needed, so we're just gonna get rid of that. And now the first thing we need to do down here is add some lights. I'm gonna just place these little like recessed looking lights all through this downstairs space. With this little foyer area, we're gonna make this a little bit smaller because we need to make that living room bigger. So we're just gonna slide everything down. I'm gonna move that door right there, and this window that'll be readjusted, but we're just gonna move that over for a little bit so we can slide that wall down. Now we can put that back in the center. This window right here will also come down because we got a little bill hack we want to do in the living room. So let's go ahead and paint in here. We're gonna use that sun faded paint swatches, like one of my new favorite paint swatches that I recently got. Well, not recently got, but it's been a couple months. It's my newest one that I've been using. So we're gonna place that all throughout this whole house. Oh, upstairs we gotta still clean this up. We'll get to that, but I'm gonna just go ahead and paint up here. Let's go ahead and remove that staircase because we got another little bill hack we want to do with that. Right here, I'm thinking we just go ahead and remove these walls, open this area right here up. So let me just get rid of that wall, slide that door in the center, fix that. Paint these two side walls, and then I'm gonna grab this little light. I don't know how to feel about this light, but I was thinking this would fit nicely right here in front of the door because it's kind of small. It's not hanging down too low. So we could probably use this black light right here above that front door. Before we go any further, I'm gonna just go ahead and grab the wood floors that I'm using here. And we're gonna end up using these dark color wood floors all throughout. Let's go ahead and grab that staircase. So we're gonna just grab these stairs right here, and it's like white or like grayish and black color stairs. And then we're gonna do a build hack with this because right now the way the upstairs is set up, we can't turn the staircase if we wanted to. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do a little build hack where it will be turned, and it's gonna save me a little bit of space. So let's go ahead and grab the platform tool, and I'm gonna just raise this up like 4 times, I think it is. 2, 3, and 4. Yep. We're gonna copy that stairs and place it on the front, and then just simply build that wall back right there. All right, so we need to put like a little box in between because this is going to be the kitchen space. Let's go ahead and grab the railings for this. We're going to use the same railings that we used out front on that staircase. So we got one side that's going to be in the wall, and then one side that's going to be sticking out. And right here in the front of this, I'm going to do another build hack, but for now, we're going to just go ahead and grab that platform trimming. I might just do like this little black and white platform trimming. Over here in this living room space, this is the second build hack that we're going to be doing in this video. I'm going to simply build a 2x1 room. We're going to open that box up, and even though I don't have to paint and put floors in here, I still am just so behind this wall. It'll look nice, but you're not going to be able to see this once I do this little build hack that I'm about to do. So let's place the floors. Let's go under the bookcases and find my favorite bookcase, which I got added back into the game. I had to restore my license because this bookcase disappeared for some reason. So we're going to place that there. Build a wall in front of this, and then grab the archway that fits perfectly up to that bookcase. That one right there is a little bit too small, I think. Okay, that's the perfect one right there. So you can do this in any color, but I might just do the outside of it black, and then the bookshelf white and black. Grab that paint and just paint the front of that wall again. And then over here, you can do anything, which I'm going to end up putting a TV up on the wall and then put like a little TV stand under it, just so I can kind of avoid doing that fireplace build hack like I always do in all my renovations. I kind of want to switch them up a little bit in the new year. So underneath it, we could just add like a little accent table. It don't have to be nothing too crazy. You just want to make it look nice in here. So we can just do something simple. I don't know if we got this in like a grayish black color, but we can do it like either like that or white. It don't matter what color you do it, but just want to do that a little bit differently. And then behind it, we can still take that sinister brick. Well, hold on, wait, we need to turn that off. All right, we want to turn it on by wall. Behind it, you can take that sinister brick and place it. And then right here, I got another little paint swatch I want to do around that. Let's just take this paint swatch right here around this little bookcase and thing. So that's the living room. And then that window will come in the center. Right here, like I mentioned, is the new laundry room. So let's just go ahead and paint in here real quick. We need to add a small archway, which I'm gonna do a little round archway. This one right here, this vibrant archway. Place that there. we're gonna end up using these cabinets in that kitchen, so I'm gonna place that in this laundry room. We're gonna do corner cabinet, and then since I posted my last video, I didn't have my laundry stuff back, but like I mentioned about the bookcase, I restored the license, and I also got my laundry stuff back. So I got my washer and dryer back, so now we can get back to doing the laundry rooms and my renovations. Let's just go ahead and grab that half a tile cabinet and place above the washer and dryer. Regular tile cabinet here, and then y'all know how most laundry rooms nowadays have sinks in them, so we're just gonna place a sink right there. And that will be our laundry room. We could do like this little accent wall on this back wall, or maybe we could use the tile that I'm gonna use in the kitchen. One of the two, it don't really matter. All right, so let's go ahead and place those cabinets. How are we gonna set this up? All right, so boom, we're gonna run cabinets all the way down. I gotta pull that one in. Let's grab a corner cabinet. We're gonna do one cabinet in between that and the refrigerator. So let's just go ahead and grab that and put that on the end down here like that. Pull that. Well, we can remove that because that is the new home of the stove. So let's grab some upper cabinets. Full tile cabinet. Raise that one up a little bit. Full tile. Corner cabinet. Regular cabinet. And then a half a tile cabinet above that refrigerator. And on the end, I'm thinking we stick one of these double tile cabinets like that, just to fill that space up a little bit. And then right there is going to be like the little small dining room space. So I'm going to just grab one of those little average naughty windows and place right here. We do like a little small dining room table or something right there. The kitchen, we not done yet. So let's go ahead and grab this cabinet and do that 3 times. And then grab the island cabinets and place on the back side of that. Might end up changing the color. Pull that one out, push that one back. And then in this kitchen, I feel like white tile would be the best fit for the backsplash in here. So we're just gonna grab this tile and white in place around this kitchen. And I got the perfect lights to place above this island. So we'll use these lights right here. I know I've used these in like maybe my last renovation, I'm not sure. But I just feel like these lights go perfect in here. So let's just shrink them down once and place all of them. And then right here, I feel like we should have like an accent wall. I feel like this is the perfect wall to put like a little accent on. So place that there. I'm wondering, do we do a cabinet here too? Y'all think that looks weird, or how y'all feel about that? I'm gonna leave that there, and I need somebody to drop down in the comment section and let me know how they feel about that. Alright, those yellow lights throwing everything off, so I gotta get rid of that. I gotta change all these light colors to white. I just feel like that makes everything looks a whole lot cleaner. Got some bar stools in place of this island. In this kitchen, we forgot the stove vent. So let's just grab this stove vent right here and place up above that stove. I'm gonna put a door right here because this is gonna be like a little pantry or whatever. So I'm gonna just go ahead and paint on the inside of this. Add a light. And I'm gonna do some of this immaculate shelving in here. So I'm not gonna do too much. I'm just gonna run a few down the wall like that. And then that's like the little pantry. Over here, this just looks plain. So we're gonna fix this up just a little bit. So what I'm gonna do is grab some of this like white chip lap. And then we're gonna go into the bedroom stuff and find that zest dresser because I'm gonna be doing this build hack that I love to do. Let's shrink that dresser down a little bit and place it, and then turn on free placement and just line it up the way we want it. And we're gonna have to do that like 2 more times just to make sure it reaches the end of that wall. So let's copy that 1 more time, shrink it down, and slide it in there and adjust it and make sure it's aligned with the other two as best as we can get it. And then we're gonna go under that chair and go to comfort. And you can use whichever one of these ottomans you want to, but I'm gonna use this one. Matter of fact, I'm gonna use the more modern one in here. So let's just grab this one right here in white and raise it up once. Take that, slide it back, and adjust it using free placement. And I'm just gonna copy it, raise it up again, and slide it in there. And make sure you have bb.move objects turned on so you'll be able to place these items. Alright, in this living room, not that good with decorating. So I'm gonna just try to throw something together quick just so y'all can just get a little idea what this will look like decorated. Alright, so boom. I'm gonna give y'all a good amount of little build hacks in this video. So we're gonna do a table build hack right now, which a lot of y'all probably seen this build hack right here. I'm gonna just take this table and just continue placing them like this. And now we got a nice little table build hack right there. Couches, I'm just gonna use this little couch over here. Then I hate this couch is not gonna match the other couch I want to use, but oh, should we grab this one to go with it? I feel like that'll look nice. Yeah, we're gonna grab that one to go with it. Even though this couch already has a section, I just want to do 2 different couches and make it look a little bit different. So we're gonna use that one to go with it. And I don't know what else to do in this living room decoration wise, so let's just switch the color of this. Back over here to this dining room space, we're gonna do a nice little round table. Something like this, I guess. I couldn't find no chairs the exact color, so I'm gonna just use these chairs right here. And just slide this back up against the wall and push these chairs like underneath the table like that on the sides. And we'll just take that little accent wall in place right here. Boom. Now over to this bathroom. All right, in this bathroom, we're gonna do a custom shower and a separate tub. So first thing we need to do is build a platform for that custom shower. Boom. Go back to that, grab that wall tool and build that wall back. On this wall right here, we're gonna run this tile all the way across it. In the center, we're gonna use that center stone brick and then put one little piece of tile right there. Well, look, one little wall of tile right there. All right, so we got that there. Let's grab those matching white tile floors and place in that shower. Then all you gotta simply do is grab one of these shower heads, which I'm probably gonna use this one. I feel like this is gonna fit perfectly with this, and it's up to you, but I'm gonna build a wall and put a glass in between this shower and where this tub is gonna be. So let's just put a wall there. Go under windows. And then I'm gonna just grab this glass right here and black, turn on free placement and raise it all the way up to the edge of that. Like that. And then try to remove that wall behind it. Like that. Boom. And you can add a platform. I'm probably just gonna add a plain little white platform trimming down there. So let's just grab that, place that like that. And then we're gonna do the tub. I'm gonna use like a darker color tub. Or we could use this tub right here. Okay, this looks nice. So let's place this tub in here. I know some people might say this is creepy, but I'm gonna place a window above the tub. Use this smaller window right here. And black and turn on half a tile and raise it up some above the tub. I don't know, that color's kind of throwing me off. Should we just do the tub like that? I feel like that looks nice. And then we can do this taller right here and like that similar color. And we're gonna use those same cabinets out the kitchen but in a different color. So this time we're gonna use it in the gray, black, and brown. Kind of tie in with the stuff we use in the bathroom. Then I think I want to use this sink as the bill hack in here. Oh wait, it's gonna have black handles sticking out. We don't want that. Oh, we can use this though. Okay, so let's raise that up and push that. We'll pull it out, but we're gonna have to pull these cabinets out some. So let's turn on free placement and pull those from against the wall. Like that. And do the same thing on this side. Pull it out. Make sure it's aligned. And then just simply copy that sink and raise it up twice. And then line that up with the other one like that. So boom, we got two sinks. They not functional, but you can make that functional if you raise it up to a basement. And then we just gonna simply grab this big mirror right here. Oh no, that's too big. So we're just gonna have to do the LED mirrors all the way down. Or since this bathroom is set up like this, let's just do these mirrors right here. So I'm gonna just take them, raise them up once, and place them on both sides. And if you wanted to, you could either do that tile, that brick, or this accent wall right here on this back wall. I don't know, I just like to include the same like few different accent walls that I use throughout the house, throughout the whole house. Alright, so this is gonna be like a teenager kid's bedroom. So I'm gonna do is just go ahead and place a door here. Grab a decent little bed and place against that wall. And I don't know if this bed comes with a matching dresser, but I'm gonna try to find something similar to it. Okay, something like this is similar. Place to the foot. And just put a little TV on top. I'm not that good with decorating. I'm just trying to do something so you guys can get the idea of what it would look like furnished. Alright, let's go upstairs. We still gotta clean up all this trash. Alright, we got all that trash going. We just gotta replace one window because we use the sledgehammer, of course. And we're gonna add another window in this bedroom. Alright, back to the upstairs space. We already got the paint up there. Now let's just grab these working hard floors. We got 2 bedrooms up here. So let's just place that, boom. I'm taking it that this bedroom right here is the master bedroom. Even though we won't be able to do a full-size bathroom up here, I think we should still do a half a bathroom. So just build a wall there. I feel like that's the perfect little spot to place a bathroom. Even though it's taking space from that bedroom, that's still just like a little kid's bedroom or whatever. So let's grab the matching railing in place right here. Put some lights up here. This is very dark. Oh, in this bedroom right here, we can add a little more space to it. All right, so in this bathroom, we're just gonna do a like little simple sink, like something like this, with that same mirror we use in the downstairs bathroom above it. I'm gonna just raise it up once and slide it over like that. And put a toilet in here. And then I'm gonna use that. I feel like I want to use that sinister stone as the accent wall in this bathroom. So we can put that on the back wall. Even though it's not a full bathroom up here, we still was able to put a bathroom up here. So now we got one more extra toilet in the house than what it was before. This bedroom right here, this is gonna be a kid's bedroom, so I'm just gonna go simple in here. I'm gonna go grab some bunk beds. In place here. And then I'll put a TV up on this wall right here. Like that. And then just stick a simple dresser below it. And put a window in this bedroom back here. And we need to put a window in this little hallway / staircase. And then another window in this bedroom. Alright, and this is the master bedroom right here. So what I'm gonna do is I actually want to grab a accent wall that's kind of similar to those floors. It's not the exact same, but it's very similar, which is this one right here. So we're gonna grab that, place that on that back wall. And I'm gonna just grab this bed, which this fits perfect. And it's not gonna be along with the TV and the nightstand and in the dresser, in the dresser. But we're gonna put down at the foot. And stick a TV on it. Alright, you guys, so that's this full renovation. Let's just go ahead and get a first person tour of this. Alright, so this is what the exterior looks like. And as you guys can see that kitchen through the front door. I like that. I like when you can see like the living room or the kitchen from through the front door. So as you slide right on through that front door, I gotta fix that roof, but you see this beautiful kitchen with a nice little pantry in it. Right here, we got the first bedroom. Got a little dining room area. We got this custom staircase built. Then over here, we got the laundry room. The living room space with my custom bookshelf built height. And we got the one and only full bathroom with the separate tub and shower and 2 vanities. Let's head on upstairs. Right here, we got this kid's bedroom. Then we got a nice little half a bathroom with the master bedroom right here. Y'all let me know what y'all think about the first renovation of 2026. Let me know if y'all want to see this. I'm actually going to end up putting this on the gallery right now. So let's just go ahead and save this lot. We're going to name this first reno 2026. This is a 3-bedroom. We're gonna just put 2 bath and remodeled by @Sims_remodel. And my gallery ID is Spacey Orpheus 274. Hold on, let me save this to the gallery for y'all. And I'm gonna show y'all the gallery name. And there goes my gallery name right there, Spacey Orpheus 274.